Hi, this is Stacey of Ellis Family Farms, and it is finally a beautiful sunny day out here. It started out very cold this morning. Okay, cold for me. I'm not dealing with the winter very good this year. I mean, even though it's been a pretty mild winter, when it gets below freezing, my bones are feeling it. So I'm getting around a little slow today, but I'm going to start doing some more work on the garden here in a few minutes, and with the garden plot, and so we'll watch doing some of that. One of the things I wanted to show you is kind of and remind you a little bit about what we got here. It was a year ago in October when we got the septic tank. Okay, and we have done nothing with this land since we dug it up. This is where the lateral lines are going and stuff like that. So you can see, you know, big chunks of shale. It's just not very conducive to growing things on, and I was really stupid to think that I could do that. Now, we've been working on this ground over here for, I guess, probably about 3 or 4 years, maybe a little longer. And this is outside of the chicken coop here, and so I've got some onions I'm working on here, and they're doing pretty good. And the ground is actually much nicer here because we have been working it so much. And this was getting better, and the ground was getting softer, but because we couldn't figure out where to put the chickens and stuff, well, because we didn't get them out of there, it just didn't get gardened at all last year, and so we've got a whole string of weeds. These are all the weeds that had grown up last year, and I've been digging them up. I've been trying to dig everything up and clear it, and I've got a lot cleared, and we're getting some good topsoil finally. But what I'm doing here, and okay, now I've learned a lesson here too. First up, because we have a lot of feed bags and stuff, this whole corner here is with leftover feed bags, and my dogs like to dig it up, the chickens are digging it up, and that's not working quite as well. So now we're doing cardboard, and this is a smaller box of cardboard over there, but I've got also, like, this is one whole thing of cardboard here. Tom works for a company that works on washers and dryers, and every once in a while they have to actually just install new ones, and so he's been bringing me some cardboard. This is some cardboard that's been out here for a few weeks, and so it's already breaking down because our weed pressure is immense. It's just I mean, we're in an open area. This is all open. Wind blows. I have no wind breaks, trees for wind breaks or anything like that. My best wind break is weeds, I guess. So I've got a lot of weed pressure I've got to deal with, and I'm hoping that if I can hurry up and get as much of this done over the winter as possible, then it'll be broken down enough where I can just dig in and garden directly into it, that I can go through the cardboard into the ground, or just, you know, whatever. I'm trying to build topsoil. Let's see, and we'll see how it works. I hope it works pretty good this year, but now I need to start digging. This is why I like having chickens out here too. I just dumped this load of wood chips, and before I could even come back with my next load, this is how much they've already spread it out. And that saves me some work, and Lord knows I need to be saved some work. Well, I didn't get as much done out here as I wanted to, but you can see where I've got some more dug up, and the hens were in the middle of it trying to, they're looking for bugs and stuff, but these are the ones a wheelbarrow full that I dug up. And I was looking around, and over here in the deep weeds is an egg. There's no telling how long it's been there. I have to do a tougher search and see if I can bring it closer to it. Not there. I tell you what, I understand that the chickens have quit laying for the winter and stuff, but those black and copper Morans, I haven't seen an egg from them in months. The other day, I happened on to a whole bunch of carrots that were kind of giving. Well, I kind of worked for them. I worked the food truck at the church, and what we get a huge truck of food in and distribute it to several people into the area. And we ended up having some leftover stuff, and one of the things was like a bunch of carrots, and so and they were the big carrots like that, so I wasn't sure what to do with them, but I didn't want to get rid of them either. So I'm going to show you what I've done with them so far and what I'm going to do today with some more. This is a crock that I have filled with carrot sticks, and I'm going to try to ferment them. I have no idea how this is going to work. 2 days ago, I cut these carrot sticks up and I put them in the salt. And I guess you're supposed to check them every couple of days. I'm not sure what I'm checking them for. And I didn't have grape leaves, but I did have some cabbage. But I'm not seeing any mold. I'm not seeing any weirdness, and it looks like I've still got plenty of brine, so I don't need to add any more to it either. I'm a little concerned though, because it's been getting, like, you know, it got down to 29 degrees last night, and where I'm storing this is in the barn. So far it looks good. I just don't know if it gets too cold, if it ruins it or what, but we'll find out. And I was hoping, because by storing it near the bathroom where the water heater is and where we go in and out, and there's a heater right here, but you know, it doesn't stay on. It's only on when I'm out here doing dishes and laundry and stuff, so I'm not sure. We'll find out. And like I said, it's been 2 days, and so far it looks okay. We'll just have to check it out. Well, I had 5 of these bags all together, and I used 2 of them for the matchsticks that I made for the fermenting, and then I found another lady who wanted some carrots too. So I'm down to 1, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to shred them, and then I'm going to see if they stay on the racks for dehydrating. We'll see how that goes. Well, I didn't use a shredding one. I used the chopping one. So these are kind of chopped. I think it's still going to work out. We'll find out. We've got some bigger chunks of stuff too. I'm hoping that works out and will stay on the racks. We'll have to see. Okay, here's my situation. As you can see on the hydrator, we've got the gaps in there, and I really think the carrots would go through that. So what I've done is I cut a hole in the middle and put a paper towel on it. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll try it, and we'll spread the carrots out on it, and then dehydrate it. Here's one paper towel, and I think they're pretty. And I've got stuff that's really great big like that, and of course I've got little bitty stuff too. So it's not uniform like I was hoping it would be, but I think I've got everything spread out enough that it should work out. We'll find out, I guess. But here's one paper towel, and I'm going to see how many racks I get out of it, and then we'll put it all together. Alright, I ended up with 6 trays. I could have probably done a 7th tray, but I'd only have 6 trays, so we've got it plugged in. I'll check it tomorrow, see how it's looking. And then I think what I'd like to do is get them dry enough where I can just put them in jars, and then when I put them in soup or something like that, they'll be there. We'll have to see. This is an experiment. You never know how experiments go.